Look carefully at the photos and you will see the changes that took place during Lexington's
He is kind of dreamy.
service.
His eyes are pretty.
Carry on.
Your eyes are pretty.
He's got beautiful eyes.
That's lucky charm. Hey guys, I'm Greg.
I'm Kim.
We are WeeRVee, and today we are coming at you from Corpus Christi, Texas.
Woo!
Except it's not Corpus Christi, Texas. It's Corpus Christi, Texas. But I've gotten into the habit of calling it Corpus Christi, Texas, so no, that's all I can say. By the way, we're also here with our friends, Clay and Maria, from Our Road Less Traveled, right?
Yep.
Check them out. They're a big channel. They're big timers. We're not, can't even
compete.
Okay, that was the worst introduction ever. Let me properly introduce our friends, Maria and Clay.
Hey y'all.
They're a couple. And they run the channel, Our Road Less Traveled, and we met them in Indiana, and they're fast friends, and we've been hanging out with them for the last few weeks, and we're really excited to go out today to the ship that we're about to step onto, because that's when I'm going to put this in. But that's not what we're doing right now. We're going to go bike riding, but that doesn't count. So today we're going to go visit the USS Lexington, which we know nothing about, and you can join us on that journey.
Oh, they have an escape room here.
What?
An escape room.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Why didn't we do that?
We should do that. So this might be a good time to remind our viewers that we're not very good at museums, and this is essentially a museum on the water. We don't like to read. I mean, we do. We're not very good at museums. Hang in there with us. So we've just discovered what has to be the first ever drone. It's a Gyrodyne QH-50-, and it was used as an anti-submarine helicopter, and it dropped missiles on submarines in World War II era, and this is the control panel. Maria, can you imagine flying that drone? That's a drone.
That puts our drones to shame.
You think they needed a license?
Didn't know they had drones.
Didn't even know they had drones back then.
That's amazing.
Self-guided tour routes start and stop on the hangar bay and are clearly described in this display. We hope you enjoy your stay aboard the USS Lexington Museum. If you would like additional information to enhance your experience of the exhibits on the tour routes, please use this display.
Going upstairs, going upstairs. Going upstairs, going upstairs. Going upstairs. Hell's bells, that winded me. Whew. What a great day to be on the deck of a carrier. Perfect weather out here for this.
Get on one edge and look back towards the other way.
Okay, so Clay, my friend, who regularly pranks me, said that this is the original, the actual plane used in Top Gun. Let's see if that's true. So this says that Top Gun, that the F-14A Tomcat BUNO 160694 was used in the filming of the 1986 film. But what it doesn't say if that is in fact this Tomcat. They're a little tricky like that in museums. That bugs me. They don't come out and say it sometimes. But it appears that it could be. So with this gentleman, Don, who I'm hoping doesn't mind being on camera, was just telling me that is in fact one of the Tomcats used in the original Top Gun during the flyby, when he did the flyby and the guy spilled his coffee. And what were you saying about this blue one over here?
That's the trainer that was following him lots of times, and where they were supposed to be in action and he was shooting at him. Viper is what that one was called in the movie.
And that's that blue one over there.
That's the blue one.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your time.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your service.
You're welcome.
So this is the blue plane that my friendly volunteer was telling me about. And this was also used in Top Gun. What do you think?
This is incredible.
It's pretty cool, huh?
You see the cable that they run out to snag them on the hook? It's over there.
Oh, no, I did not.
And
Are you talking about the plane over there? I thought you were pointing at the helicopter.
down on the ground.
I get you.
There's a couple of them, or it should be a couple of them. Here's,
Oh.
see?
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
And that's when they, they do that kind of thing.
What are they doing, honey?
They're running.
This is that cable?
Well, this one's not in there.
So, but this is the cable they use, and it would break. It would break
Here's
the plane.
how thick this cable is.
Yeah, that's pretty.
There's a couple of them.
Yeah, that's a big cable.
Those guys are carrying that thing. I don't know how they do it.
Oh, yeah, Kim wouldn't do this.
Now these are some big guns.
Yeah, those are big guns. And I see you're handling them very handily. I feel like you have some experience handling guns like that.
So
Maria?
light. You can actually get on here and it's okay.
Oh yeah, that's how they would make this whole thing turn. This whole platform using
Am I
that
turning
thing.
it?
Either that would turn the whole platform or it would turn the guns up and down. I only know that from watching old movies, not from knowing. Hurry, Marie, that plane's getting away. You're going way too slow.
Alright, I've got him in my sights.
Pew pew.
Pew pew pew. What does this do?
I expect that's how you fire it.
It doesn't work. Oh wait. Holy shit, yes it does!
Dude, I think you just broke that bridge. Something about the mannequins they use for these creep me out. Creepy mannequins. They said I think that's a museum piece. Because it says USS Lexington on it.
I don't think that's just that thing is what they use to pluck the kids out of the ocean when irritated parents throw them over because they won't quit whining and crying.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's right. That's accurate. We read that. So Clay and I are curious as to why they have a Japanese flag painted on the side of the ship. I expect it represents a kill, probably of the magnitude of a ship since it's so large, but we'll ask a tour guide, see what's what. By the way, the tour guides I've spoken to here, I don't know if they're really tour guides or volunteers that answer questions, very helpful, very knowledgeable. Highly recommend them.
That happened in 1942. Thank you, ma'am. Sir, you can sit down.
These are the stairs you have to take just to get to the men's room. And if it's not coming out on camera, they are super steep. And I think the steps alone are reason enough for us to give those who served on these things a lot of respect. Because living quarters weren't awesome. So now we're on the lower decks. And so besides being smelly and noisy, it's pretty cool. The government's displays are always that weird looking. Crazy dude.
I told her if you ever pass away, I'm gonna get a haircut.
What?
I'm gonna cut it all off.
What does that mean? Cut your hair any damn time you want. I don't care if you cut your hair.
So I'm pretending.
I love your hair, but
Who buys the mannequin?
Yeah, he's got a creepy face.
they're always like that. Every time you go to a government display of people, the weird looking mannequins. Am I wrong? Oh, this one's got a boo boo. He's got
He's got band-aids.
his hand held on with tape.
Oh no.
So the more we're walking around the Lexington, the more we're learning that she saw some serious action during World War II. Like serious action, kamikaze type stuff. It's pretty eerie. And I'm not too claustrophobic, but I'd have a hard time living here, I think.
we're older. When you're a kid.
Yeah. Look, I mean, look at the cots. Look at the
No,
cots.
I agree. We just passed them up there too. That's all they got.
This might be a good time to mention that this thing is well known to be haunted.
Blue ghost, they call it.
This ship is well known to be haunted. Well, it's called the Blue Ghost, but that's probably not because it's haunted. The Blue Ghost is the name of the ship.
Good job, Greg.
Do you know any haunting stories?
No, I started reading and then I had bad connection, so I'll have to tonight read more about it. It is listed as one of the most haunted places in Texas.
It looks like down there. Looks very haunty.
Wish I could crawl under there.
Boring machines, grinders, power hacksaws, drill presses, and other machine tools, including portable machinery, hand tools, and measuring instruments, which are commonly found in a machine shop. That is all. Carry on.
That actually probably looks better than what they were eating.
Allowed on the Navy ships, so they had to make a mechanical woman to fill them potatoes.
I wish I could go in there.
That sounds about right.
What?
40 years of service in the U.S. Navy, this 7-room dental clinic was one of the busiest areas on the ship. Unlike today's 7-room clinic, this
That
area
is not a
consisted of
happy
only
camper.
2 large units in World War II. During Lexington's construction clinic, look carefully at the photos and you will see the changes that took place during Lexington's
He is kind of
40 years
dreamy.
service.
His eyes are pretty.
Carry on.
Your eyes are pretty.
He's got beautiful eyes.
Have we not made it there yet?
Watch your head, dear.
I am. I'm going sideways. I don't know why that felt bad.
The only survivors were 4 of my buddies, including my best friend Roy, that had been sitting on a couch at the aft end of the compartment. 9 of my friends were killed that day. 7 from Repair Party 3, and 2 of my buddies that were on the fantail. Another 35 were injured. Because of the severe damage, 5 of us were left in the damaged spaces until Lexington reached Pearl Harbor. On the 5th, Jimmy and Billy were buried at sea, and 2 of us were never found after the explosion.
Engine room. Engine room. Oh, Jesus.
Number 4, chef, unlock the 75 for any maneuvering bells. Aye, aye. Aye, aye. Indicating turns for 15 knots. All stop. The chief is here.
Hi, and welcome to Lexington's aft engine room. This is the throttle board for the aft starboard turbine. The Lexington was powered by one of the most efficient and dependable propulsion systems ever installed.
I don't think the
in
folks at
United States
Disney
Navy.
have anything to worry
On
about
the other side
here.
of this bulkhead is the fire room, which is where the steam is
But it's pretty
produced
cool.
to power the turbines.
I've lost my wife.
600 PSI at 850 degrees is piped into the high pressure turbine.
In a giant ship full of seamen, I've lost my wife. It's got a lot of stairs. So many stairs. You need to be pretty able-bodied to get through this tour, I'll just say that. And sleight of frame, if I'm honest. It's pretty small spaces we're fitting through.
He just saw the ghost, I think.
He does look like he's seen a ghost. Ah, it's a ghost.
I want to know how many coats of paint are on the wall. Oh, that's a bomb elevator. Okay, that's kind of.
What?
I even knew you were
Did you
there.
pee a
and it
little?
Still gave me a little.
So leave it to Kim to find a store in the most unlikely places. An aircraft carrier. So that pretty much, well, yeah. So that pretty much wraps up our visit today to the Lexington. Highly, highly recommend it. Of course, you really can't visit a place like this without thinking of the men and women that served. I don't know if any women served on this ship. I apologize. But the folks who served on it, you can't help but think of it. Because you go down there and the conditions in which they had to live, the dangers they obviously faced. It's all very apparent as you're walking through there. And helps you understand and appreciate those who did serve. Thank you, those who did serve. And it's just a majestic piece of engineering. So thumbs up on the Lexington? Big thumbs up?
Absolutely.
Woohoo!
Wasn't crowded, not too many people. It's fascinating.
Wear your walking shoes.
Yeah, wear good shoes.
Yeah, you're gonna. How many steps do we do? Like steps. I mean, not just steps, but stair steps.
7 flights.
Have you guys figured out how to sign out for your videos? Like how you sign out? I don't know. Just wondering if you guys signed out.
We'll see you on the road.
That's
on our road. Let's travel.
You just
Yeah,
did a Carl Burnett.
Maria does a little ditty.
End it by going, travel on.
Okay, see if you can pull that off. Because I don't think. What is it?
Travel on.
All right. That was a great day today. Travel on. I can't pull that off. Can you?
Travel on.
She can.
Oh, she can do that. Do it again.
Travel on.